determine whether the 3 points P, Q, and R are colinear by computing the distance between pairs of points. So here we need to check whether the 3 points are colinear. Colinear means that the 3 points are on the same straight line. Check if they are on the same straight line. Okay, so we need to do that. One method they gave it here is by computing the distance between pairs of points. So let's compute the distance between PQ, distance between PQ, say P and Q. So this is a magnitude of the vector PQ. Right. So let's compute vector PQ first. So vector PQ is P is given by this, Q is given by this. So vector PQ is given by xq minus xp, yq minus yp, zq minus zp. xq minus xp, yq minus yp, zq minus zp. And we plug in the coordinates of P and Q. So P 6, 5, 3. Q is 3 minus 1 minus 6. 3 minus 6. 3 minus 6. Minus 1, 5. Minus 1, minus 5. Minus 6, minus 3. Okay. This gives us minus 3, minus 6, minus 9. Okay, so now we compute the magnitude of PQ, the length of vector PQ. This is, by definition, square root of the first coordinate square. So this is actually xpq square plus ypq square plus zpq square. Okay, which is square root of minus 3 square minus 6 square minus 9 square. This gives us square root of 9 36. Oh, maybe we do a better one, or 81. Or we can also do this by, so with 3 in common, right? 3 square, 6 is 2 times 3 square, 9, 3 square, which is 3 square out there inside 1 plus 2 square plus 3 square. Okay, so square root of 3 square, 3. Square root of 1, 4, 9. 3 square root of 14. Okay, so that's the distance between P and Q. Okay, distance between P and Q is P and Q is 3 square root of 14. Okay, we need to do similar for the other two pairs, PR and QR. Okay, now we need to compute vector PR. So as the same as we did, XR minus XP, YR minus YP, ZR minus ZP. Okay, P and R. XR is 0, XP 6, minus 6, minus 5, minus 15, minus 3. Okay. We need to compute QR, so let it there. Then we have minus 6, minus 11, and minus 18. The length or the magnitude of PR is the square root of 6 minus 6 square minus 11 square minus 18 square. Okay, this one gives us square root of 481. Okay, and we do the same thing to compute the distance. So this is the distance between P and R. And we need to compute the distance between Q and R. Now QR, vector QR is given by XQ minus XR minus XQ, YR minus YQ, and ZR minus ZQ. So we have here 0 minus 3 minus 6 minus 1 minus 15 minus 6. So this is minus 3 minus 6 plus 1 minus 5 and minus 15 plus 6 minus 9. Okay, the length or magnitude of QR is square root of minus 3 square minus 5 square minus 9 square, which is square root of 115. Okay, so this is a distance between Q and R. So distance between Q and R. Okay, so now we have computed 3 distance. Okay, now we check whether the 3 points are collinear. Okay, so let's get the distance. So this is the first one. No, the first one is right here. PQ it is. All the distance in PQ is 3 square root 14. The distance between P P and R is and Q and R. Second one is P and R. The last one is Q and R. So we need to check whether they are on the same trace line, right? So they are on the same line, or I say straight line. If the sum between the two smaller distance equal to the bigger one, right? So let's say x plus y plus c, or say a, b, c. A, b equals c. A plus b equals c. So where a, b less than c, right? So the three numbers, which one is the biggest one? This one is the biggest one. So like this one, the biggest one, C. And the other smaller one, we take the sum and we check whether it's equal to the biggest one. Okay. So now we see that, okay, they are on the same straight line if they are on the same straight line if the sum of two shortest distance distance is equal to the longest distance. The longest distance. Okay, so now we check. So the sum of 481, square root of 481, and where the square root of 481 equal to 3 square root 14 plus square root of 115 or not, and the answer is no, they are different. Okay, so since in the same way, since this is different from this one, the 3 points do not lie on the same straight line. P, Q, R are not colinear. Okay, so that is the answer for our question, checking whether 3 points are colinear or not.